Well, hello and welcome to Dr. Ted Talks. I'm Dr. Ted Coffman. We're glad to have you with us here on the ranch, high on the western slope of the Rocky Mountains. And we invite you to go back to the beginning of our series and find out a little bit more about why we're doing what we're doing. We're wanting to uplift people's days by giving them happy, healthy, prosperous thoughts. Today we're going to be starting with the selection on choices, the important power of choices. So let's begin our day. And again, thanks for taking time to be with us here on the Crystal Star Ranch. Choices. What is the first muscle used in a smile? Choice. Breathing is synonymous with life, but not necessarily with living. To be too busy or too afraid to express one's creative gift is to deny life itself. If you feel inspired, set it free. Like a lion, inspiration defends itself. Time and the power of choice. Good trade. Wherever you go, there you are. Ah, the magnificent power of choice. I want to be conscious enough to respond appropriately to all stimuli, even those things I have a tendency to resist, like road rage. The path from darkness to light is lined with powerful choices. Whether there is a cosmic blueprint for our lives or whether we must engineer them has been argued by philosophers for millennium. I respond, does it really matter? In the end, our life outcome is a function of good choices. We have no choice about trading our time for what we do with it, but we do have a choice about what we do with it. So I want to create a worthwhile trade. Courage opens the door to all other virtues. Persistence, kindness, truth, dependability, generosity, appreciation. Only those who have discovered their power of choice about choosing their feelings are highly prepared to risk themselves. Like a rose bush, we can complain about the thorns or revel in the roses. When you feel an inappropriate, familiar, knee-jerk reaction coming on, ask if you're willing to be a prisoner of the past or if you're capable of more. I am happy. I am sad. Which I am are you? I am that I am. If resentment and a sunny spirit were table tennis paddles, and you were both players, connected by the power of choice, who would win? If you were to walk through your life making repairs, would you start with your house, your car, or you? What if you promised yourself you have lived your last boring day? What could you do to make tomorrow the best day of your life? Relatives are blood. Family is choice. If you find your heart and your intellect at odds, it's a no-brainer. The secret to ending violence in the world is unconditional love, which begs the question, what is the secret to sponsoring unconditional love? Biology gives you a brain, life gives you a mind, the power of choice gives you a life. Good choices give you success. Life is not always a rainbow. Get over it. Joy is like the sun and the truth. Someday clouds block the view, but those two are always there, just the same. You can enjoy it even when you look silly if you're your own validating source. I'd rather miss the target than not take the shot on a goal. Life is about managing risk, not avoiding it. Good choices stand proudly on the shoulders of the lessons from bad choices. Life is about choices. Success is about sound choices. Life's situations are a sequential series of the same question. Who are you going to be now? We each enjoy sunrise, and with each sunrise are granted an entirely new plethora of workable choices. The stuff power is made of. Are you long enough and strong enough for your limitations, and you will live as a slave to them? Dating is a choice. Marriage is a decision. Doing silences the inner voice shouting, "You can't." Joy is found not necessarily in the circumstance, but in how we define ourselves in relationship to it. Now we move on to commitment. Commitment sponsors providence to do what needs to be done. When you lose your path, keep walking. I will carve a tunnel of progress with unconditional love and joy through the mountain of fear and despair. What if we each pledged ourselves to be a good doer for one anonymous good deed each day? What if? I pledge myself to loving everyone as my family. There are no unlovables. Let me be a man my folks would have been proud of. The truth is my sword, kindness is my shield, patience is my armor, joy is my light, and self-actualization is my commitment. We are here to help the world be all she can be. Posterity is worth our best effort today. Know a good start in keeping your integrity. Commitment is not a function of convenience. Commitment is followed by either results or reasons. Who are you going to be? Commit to live from and within a condition of excellence. From a condition of excellence is about who you are, and within a condition of excellence is how you care for the stuff that you are responsible for. These are rented lips. Sometimes my teeth get tangled up behind my tongue and I can't see what I'm saying. Rule of the range. If the stock gate was open, leave it open. If it was closed, close it behind you. We each have an opportunity to be part of the solution. Gandhi invited us to be the change you would see in the world. I notice I slowly accept his invitation. We need to make certain society not get so heavy that we can't lift it together. If a cowboy says he'll do it, you can take it to the bank. But we have plenty of other faults. Commitment is one side of a two-sided coin. What we are supposed to do and what we are not supposed to do. We don't get to flip the coin. Relationships without commitment is like a fish without water. Floppy seconds. The moment of commitment is the moment the universe moves to serve the committed. And now, compatibility. The essence of a successful marriage is not so much commitment, communication, physical attraction, being of the same political party or trust. The essence of a loving, lasting marriage is compatibility. Just naturally enjoying most of the same things and surrendering to the others. Liking most of the same things is the second pillar in marriage. Tolerating the differences in likes and dislikes is the first. This notion stands alone in this section to emphasize the import of compatibility. Moving on to consciousness. There are 360 degrees times infinity in a multidimensional ball. Let's expand. Imagine a consciousness machine that could elevate the mind of man that has been running on maximum output for a century. Hanging on to who we are too tightly can prevent us from becoming a higher vision of ourselves. Consciousness is not numbness to life. Rather, it alerts us to help slow things down. Our differences emphasize our similarities when we are conscious. Just because we are awake does not mean we are conscious. Being comfortable is not necessarily our highest achievement possible. I am a bowling ball on the lane of consciousness, allowing my quietness to knock down all the noise. Strike. Sometimes ignoring your limits is the quickest way to access success. Being highly educated in math and science without the equivalent up-leveling of consciousness can create a very dangerous thermonuclear war. To create your most powerful thoughts, don't think, just be still, and the incredible thoughts will spring upon you like lions on gazelles on the Serengeti. Consciousness and rebellion. Each begets the other. Consciousness mandates non-judgment, non-attachment, and non-resistance. JAR. Judgment, attachment, resistance. Things to let go of. Of what value is knowing how to blow one another to smithereens without the consciousness not to? When you are afraid to step up to the next level, consider stepping up to the next level anyway. You can get ready on the way up. I love that one. Nothing sponsors preparation like need and courage. I see it's time to close, and we would like to leave you with this thought. There's one kind of family, the one you're born with and the one you choose. That's not a typo. It's a state of mind. If anyone out there needs more family, I would love to apply for the job. I make a pretty good grandpa, dad, or even a favorite auntie. Let's all have a great day, and it's time for me to go feed and water the horses. Until next time, this is Dr. Ted, signing off. Love to you, and happy trails.